Now we're going to switch from all those players and teams to making a little money with daily fantasy. Yes, it's not just NFL based. We've got daily fantasy available for you as well here in the XFL. FanDuel's got you covered. A huge $300,000 fantasy football contest to launch the season here. Costs just $9 to play. And of course, we will tell you the best guys to plug into your lineup. And for that, I always turn to our DFS expert, JJ Zachariason, giving me one quarterback, one running back, one wide receiver to have in your lineup here as the XFL kicks off on Saturday. What you got, JJ?
Yeah, so at quarterback, I really like Phillip Walker. He's going to be the starter for Houston. Houston's head coach, June Jones, he had a couple stints at college at SMU and at Hawaii. And at those two stops, he was very pass-friendly, pass-heavy. That really plays into Phillip Walker's favor. Not only that, Walker has one of the better pass catchers in the XFL in Sammy Coates. So he's the third most expensive quarterback on a two-game slate. That automatically makes him a decent value. My number one value running back, though, Elijah Hood. He's actually expensive. He's the most expensive running back on this slate. But given the ambiguity of what we know with these players and how they're going to be used, the pricing is pretty flat overall across the league, which means that you can fit in Elijah Hood into your lineup. LA used a first-round pick on him in the skill position draft. He's a seventh rounder at the NFL level, bigger bodied guy. He can handle a big workload, and it seems like LA is going to want to give him that big workload. So I like him, and I think that you should be able to fit him into your lineup. My number one value wide receiver, though, Rashad Ross. He's actually not even the most expensive wide receiver on his own team for this Saturday's slate because he's not the number one wide receiver on his depth chart. But even still, he's a really good wide receiver. He's a really good player. He was the best wide receiver in the AAF. Pro Football Focus actually graded him as the best wide receiver in that league last year. And he's a speedy guy. So in a week where we don't know exactly how volume is going to be distributed, you really want to get these guys who can make splash plays and make big plays, because if volume doesn't go their way, they can still pay off. And that's exactly what you get with Rashad Ross.